going to show you how to use Canva so that you can make great designs without taking up a lot of time. Stay tuned. I'm Mandy Joe. Welcome back to Write Joe, where writers like you get tips, tricks, and how-to advice every week. So be sure to subscribe. I'm Mandy Joe. Tonight, we are going to go through Canva. Canva is both paid and free. So you can use it completely for free. You don't have to pay anything, or you can have the paid version. First up, I am going to show you the differences between Canva in the browser and the app. So let me share screen. All righty, we are sharing screen. Where? There we go. We're sharing screen. So with this is what Canva looks like in the browser. So when you're using Canva in the browser, it is not my favorite way to use Canva. My favorite way to use Canva, but we will go over in just a moment. With Canva in the browser, what I have found is that the biggest difference is when it opens something new, it creates a new tab. So what do I mean by it creates a new tab? So I have all of my Canva designs in here, recent designs. You can go to projects, you can go to templates. Templates are awesome because this is where you're going to be starting everything and you want to know, little delay there. So with this, you want to know what exactly are you going to be doing? You want some kind of thought process. What are you going to be doing? What are you creating? And what template can you use? Or are you going to start from scratch? So today we're going over the basics. This is the basics. This is not an advanced class. I will do that at a later date. Be sure to subscribe and click on the little bell so that you know when I go live. So we're looking at the templates. What would you like to do? And it's got recommended stuff. What I love is over here on the left, they have categories. With these categories, what's our most popular one that we're going to be creating? Social media. So with that, you have the most popular social media templates. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't create something in a special template for some of the newer social medias or the non-popular ones. You just have to know what size. You can always create a custom size. So in here, we're going to look at this, and what we're looking at is, what do we want to make next? And let's see, what do we want to pick next? Let's go with an Instagram story. So you click on the Instagram story and it thinks about it. And this is also, and I'm only doing this so that I can show you what happens in the browser version. I'm going to be switching to my favorite momentarily. So notice that you've got all kinds of stuff in here to be able to figure out. All kinds of templates, and you can customize these. Just because you pick a template doesn't mean you can't customize it. It's just a starting point. So it gives you some ideas of what you want to do. All kinds of ideas, lots and lots for whatever you want to do. And within that, you can search to see it has all different kinds, new, and you can scroll over and it's got all these different ideas. And we're going to do new. Click on new just to see what is new. So here's some new stuff. I am going to pick this one just to pick one. Notice that it has customized this template. Yes. Click customize. This is adding a new tab. Now, the reason why I'm not a fan of the tab is that then you have all these tabs that also interact with what else you're doing in your browser. And I am going to say, it says open this design in Canva app. No thanks, not right now. We will in just a moment. So this is, notice, so you've got all these, when everybody has seen the funny meme, my brain is like a browser with 1,000 tabs open and I don't know where the music's coming from. To me, that is what happens with using Canva in the browser. Because with Canva in the browser, you're going to get another tab, which if you're also like me, where you're doing multiple things at once, I confess, I've got 3 screens going right now and 3 browser windows open. So, and that keeps me on track. But if I were to use Canva in the browser, I would then have all these tabs going. Now, yes, I can open a whole new browser window just for Canva. You can do that. I prefer just plain to open up the app. It's just easier for me. So, and I'll show you what I mean by it's easier. So we've got this started and it's going to stay. And this is the beautiful part. This will stay like this. I can close this out and I'm going to, because then I'm going to move my app into that window. My beautiful. And yes, I use Windows. I have Windows 11. But you can use this on Windows 10. You can use it on previous versions of Windows. I believe you can also use this on, I don't have a Mac, so I cannot help you with the Mac, but I can help you with Windows. And I absolutely love Windows. Let me see here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop sharing for just a moment. And I'm going to switch up some windows. In what am I going to do of the way this is? So, because the screen share goes a certain direction and I want this to be cohesive. So we're going to share screen 2, share. Woohoo. All right. So now it'll be coming. Hold tight. There we go. Now when I look over here at my screen, I'm seeing the same thing you're seeing, the direction I'm looking. Little tidbit there. It's basically trial and error. So I closed out my browser window of Canva because I enjoy using the app. when I go to Canva Home, this is what you notice. It's the same thing that in the browser. This is like giving it has its own self-contained browser, or as they call it, the app. So when I look on here, look, this is the design that we started over in the browser. This is what I absolutely love about Canva, is that with this, I am able to design either place. I can design it on the phone app, which I won't get to today, but we can design in the phone app, we can design in a browser, we can design in that computer app. Take your pick. So we've got this lovely collection. We've got this lovely Instagram story that we're going to work on. And notice it says red, white, simple new shoes, Instagram story. That's the default. So we are going to, and I'm going to put in here, I'm going to just plain delete it out, and then I'm going to add in my own. So we're going to do Amaranth, my new book that I also just now have out in ebook format. Ebook story. I know that sounds kind of weird. Ebook story. What? And then over here in Elements, and it does take a little bit longer right now, only because I've got so much running on my computer. I actually do have everything minimized. I restarted my computer. It's just one of those things. So we're going to go over here, and we are going to use this right here. Now, I love that background. Love it. We can erase the background on this photo. The thing is that for you to do that, you would have to have a paid account. So we're going to go back in here, and notice we've got all different kinds of stuff in here. What I have done also is I've uploaded a bunch of stuff. I have tons of uploads. So we're going to scroll through my uploads. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do this one. Perfect. And this, I'm going to change this to new books. Just books. Instagram story. So I've got 2 books out. And so this is going to say, we're going to change this up. And you can upload media. And that's where you click on the upload media. You go to wherever your media is stored at. And you pick something, click open, and it will put it in here for you. Very cool stuff. And then you can always blow away the background. However, to do that, you do need to have a pro account. We're going to go into Elements. And so I'm going to type in the word. Words now available. And we're going to search that. And notice that there's some of these, and they have crowns on them. The ones with the crowns are the ones from the Pro. Now you can go in here and you can click free, apply filter, and now you only see the items that are free. Because if you don't have a Pro account, I would find it frustrating. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I can't pick that one because it is in the Pro account, which is the paid account. And I'll be going over that very soon. So with all of this, so now we've got all of these with these available now. Ooh, I like that shop now. Act now, shop now. So I'm going to take these out and I'm going to click on shop now. Notice it put it right in the middle. I am going to move that. Now, notice up here at the top, you have different colors. That means that I can go in here and for all the blue, I can click on purple. And I'll take the gray and I'll make that gray. Well, that was orange. Sorry. The red, I'm also going to make purple just because I can. And this pink, I'm going to make it a better pink. I like the way that pops. And we're going to make that pop there. I like that better. And I'm going to change the gray to black just so that I can get some more color pop in there. So we've got shop now and we have books. And notice that this is a burgundy color. I don't want burgundy. My colors aren't burgundy, they're purple. So we now have books, and they're not coming, they're here now. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to take this and move it in. And notice that it keeps it the same height. But if I go up here, grab this corner and bring it up, it adjusts it. Books, shop now. And then I can take this. There we go. And I am showing off my books. And you can go in and you can notice it has a crop feature. You can crop it down. If you need it to come down a bit, come on. It is not wanting. Oh, I know why. Because it's in a frame. Never mind. It's in a frame. So because this is in a framed object, that's why it wouldn't crop it. Because see, it wants to reshape the entire thing. That's okay. We're going to put it like this. Oh, beautiful. Books, shop now. Now, this is in Instagram. This is supposed to be a story. So now, right now, nothing is moving. What I will do is I will save this. Well, it automatically saves. This is another great feature of Canva. It auto saves everything. You don't have to find a save button because it doesn't. So you don't have to worry about losing something. You're not going to. It's not possible because it automatically saves it. So we've got this. And with having the Instagram story, there's a couple things I can do. I can click up here into share on social in Instagram business. Now notice this says that it can't publish onto Instagram because it's too tall. And I could resize it. I don't want to resize it. So what I'm going to do is I have a choice of one of two things. I can download it, save it to my computer, and then upload it into Instagram. Or I can just close out of it, go to my phone, and upload it from my phone. So let's go back to the home. There's so much to Canva. It is really hard to go over what all is in Canva in one video. So there will be multiple times where I am working in Canva. So no worries. No worries. So one thing I wanted to tell you about. Now in here, it has edit image. Now, if you have the program, you have background remover. What does that do? That goes in. And you're not going to be able to notice it as much with this white background, but it removes the background. So when I go and I go, yep, I like this. So I hit apply. And now say I wanted the background of this not to be white. I wanted the background to be purple. Poof. Or I wanted the background to be red. Oh, I like that one. I like it that way. So notice I can change out the background color. I can also animate. I personally like this just the way it is. And what I will do is I will go and look at it on my phone app. And then I'm able to share it into Instagram story or Instagram reels, depending on which way I'm going with this. So yes, there's all kinds of things. I can add extra text to it over here on the left is where I'm looking. And then you've got photos. You've got styles. Notice my brand colors are in there. Audio. Add a little music. Change up the background. What kind of background do we want to use? We can add a pattern, a landscape, anything we want, which is just cool. But I'm going to leave that as it is. And actually, I'm going to close out of that. I've got prep. And look, we still have we do. Yes. Give it a moment. We still have all of our templates. So look up here. You've got all these suggestions for templates. Is that not cool or what? We've got business. You've got social media. You've got video. Notice in here, Facebook, video message, mobile, video collage, YouTube, feed ad, marketing, custom prints, cards and invites, education, very cool stuff. And you've got style that you can choose from, theme, color. If I wanted to choose a particular color, I could. And notice it gives you recommended stuff. Now, how does it figure out the recommended stuff? That will be tweaked as you use it more and more because it's going to learn what you use. And so it's got things you may like, trending near you, new in Canva, and you can scroll across and it brings up new stuff. Just all kinds of cool things. Videos, presentations, logos, Instagram posts, flyers in portrait mode, resumes, posters. I mean, there's just so much in here. And that's what I love about Canva is there is so much here. There's so much to be able to do. So what I'm going to do is, you know what? I almost forgot to check the chat. Nope. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have a comment and I missed it. So feel free, if you are watching this on the replay, give me a hashtag replay so that I know you were there. And also, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave your questions and I will answer them as soon as I can. So I am going to go back and I am going to, let me do one thing. Let me see. There we go. So over on the left-hand side, it gives your projects, your templates, stuff that's been shared with you, your team, Discover Apps, your brand kit if you are on the pro version, content planner, which means you can go and schedule out your posts. If you are scheduling out to Instagram, if you're scheduling out to Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, you can schedule it out. So you sit down one day, you put together a whole bunch of designs, and then you schedule everything out. You took one day and you were able to get everything done. Schedule out a week at a time, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a whole month. And that will get you really cool designs. And you're not taking up a lot of your time. And there was one more that I wanted. What was the other one? There was one. Social media. So what will you design? So you can search for your content or canvas. When you click on social media, they've got this really cool thing over here called Quick Create. The quickest way to create a collection of designs for social media. What does that mean? That means that you are creating one design and it goes to different designs. So get started. You're going to click on these, which ones you want: LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, your story, Facebook, whatever you're going to, you have to select at least one format. So I want to create an Instagram post, and I want to put that same post on Facebook and on Twitter. Click continue. So it has add your main text here, and then it'll be an image and logo. It has templates, it has styles, add text, additional text. This is like simple stuff. So if you already have stuff, you already know what you want to create, you can go in and do this all at once. So I could go in here and do writing sessions. And down here, I'm going to do Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm going to click continue. And do I want to upload a pic? Used to have. You know what? I'm going to do this one. And did that. Oh yeah, I don't need that. So, templates. What kind of templates are you going to be doing? I'm just going to continue because I actually like that one. So now this is where things come in. I'm actually going to use the Meredith Kingdom, and that is my fantasy. So all of these are going to be put into, notice the three formats: Twitter, Facebook, and brand post. And we're going to click finish. And I want to see the color. Hey, Ellen. Glad to have you along. This is running a little bit slow. And see, writing sessions, and I got all three. And it tells you right below it, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So with that, you could design a whole bunch of them. And you can still go in and individually change it up so that you can tweak it just a little bit. Oh, I want the lettering to be a little different. I want to place it just a little bit different. You can do that. You just go in here, click on the design, and change it. But it gave you 3 really quick designs. And this is running slow. My apologies. And notice, did you notice that was a frame? To me, I absolutely love this. The only thing is, like, this to me is way too small. So I'll click on the font. I'll click up into the font size, pick a larger font size. Let's try 64. Perfect. That's exactly where I want it. Writing sessions, Mondays at 7 p.m. Now, honestly, I really don't want that design. I would go to Elements. I would pick one of my recent designs. Honestly, I like this better. So I would go in here, bring it over here. That's what I would do. Because to me, that says writing more than my book does. And what I will do is I would actually share that. This one's on Twitter. So I would come over here, click on share on social. Oops, let me go back for a moment. Yes, share on social. I would pick Twitter. And right here, I can have that as a PNG, a GIF, or high quality video. I don't need a high quality video. Let's be real. This is Twitter. So I'm going to make it a GIF. It'll just keep going around in circles. And I'm going to type in here, writing sessions on Mondays at 7 p.m. ET. Let me know if you want an invite. And then I'm going to put in here writing community as the hashtag. And am writing. Am writing. Now these two, I happen to know these two hashtags are very popular on Twitter. So I'm going to just plain use them. So now I'm going to hit the publish now. Because I do have the pro version, I can schedule it later if I wanted to. But we're just going to hit the publish now. Preparing your design. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. What a great quote. So this is how you design multiple designs in a fairly short amount of time. And I haven't used any of the paid content. Well, with the exception of showing you how to erase a background. With that exception, all the rest of this is the free. So I'm going to wait for it to actually post. It's almost there. It looks like it's done, but it's got like just a smidgen left. And it will let you know when it's done. Waiting just a moment. And I do love the little bubbles that it has in the color changing line. Waiting patiently. Now I could click on another tab that it has within the app and continue on. I don't have to wait for it to post and prepare my design, because this one, I'm not saving it, I'm posting it. Now, if I was saving it, I would wait for it to prepare my design, and then I would wait for it to come up so that I could name it and so that I could put it where I want it. So this seems to be taking a bit. So I am going to go back over here because it doesn't make a difference. Notice this is in your projects. That is where you will go to find your folders, recent projects that you've been working on. That is where you're going to find stuff. I happen to have a bunch of folders. I actually haven't been organizing stuff. I really need to organize. Just saying. I really need to organize. So let me see, is that done? It's still thinking. Well, unfortunately, that's going to take a bit. So I close out of that, and I am going to stop screen sharing. And I'm going to bring this over. And let's see, graphics. We're going to put overlay back up because I love this overlay. I do. Bring the chat back up. Thank you, Ellen, for joining in. And anyone, if you have any questions, have a request that you want as far as a specific Canva project you would like me to cover, I can do that. Leave that in the comments as well. Be sure to hit subscribe and click on that little bell, because that bell will let you know whenever I go live, which is Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Getting the mouse on the right screen. There we go. I am Mandy Jo. Thank you for joining me today for Canva Let's Get Creative. Click subscribe. Join me next Wednesday for more Writing with Mandy Jo, where we will be talking about writing for mental health's sake. What? Yes. I'll see you next week. Happy writing.